Hey guys, welcome back. This video is in collaboration again with Blue Rock Horsemanship. This is my grooming and tack up routine with Mr. Boog, but since he's not broke to ride, this is just the same routine I do when I tack him up and lunge him and work him. Okay, so we're gonna get started. He is still head shy, so we're gonna be working on getting the burrs out of his ears and his forelock right here. And then we're going to be trying to pick out his hooves. I haven't yet tried to pick out his hooves. I've just been picking them up, so we'll see how that goes. So the first thing I start off with is a magic brush. Somebody rolled right before the video too. I am teaching him to ground tie, and this is the way I do it. I kind of use a stud chain, so it kind of feels like there's a little bit of weight. And I just kind of let go, and if he moves, I'll just place him back and go about it again. Now, if he had mud or something on his legs and I was going to put boots, I'd brush them, but he doesn't because there's no mud right now. Was that scary? Does that feel good? I don't know if you guys can see all that dirt. Next, I get my soft brush. Now, even though I don't have a breast collar that fits him, I still like to do where the breast collar would go, so that when his owners have one that fits him, he's used to being touched there. I don't got nothing, baby. I don't have nothing. Good boy. Normally I'd fly spray him once I'm done tacking him up, but I'm out of fly spray, so yeah. I guess you can see all that dirt. I swore he knew I was going to come make this video, so he's like, oh, let me just roll. Anyways, Blue Rock Horsemanship, she's a great trainer. I believe she trains off the Clinton Anderson method, which is a method that I really like. Get after the horse when you need to, and stop when you don't need to. Be soft when you need to, and be firm when you need to. I'm learning myself when I need to stop, and I've been doing good at it. And I really like her, and I like her personality. I like the way she does her videos. She is really nice. So, yeah. Go check out Blue Rock Horsemanship, and I will leave a link down in the description. Alright, so I'm going to turn him over and do a little bit more on the other side. Make sure he's completely clean. As good as I can get him. He's getting really soft. It's a beautiful day, I just wish it wasn't 95 degrees. Alright, I got off as much as I can. And he's not going to be ridden or worked or anything, so I'm not going to worry about it being perfect. If I was going to be riding him or working him, I would do a lot more. But he's good. Next, I do the face. Oof. My makeup's pouring down my face. One day I wear makeup. Alright. I'll work on getting these burrs out of his face. I'm alright with him lifting his head. Helps pull the burrs out. Now if he rears or anything like that, then I'll correct him. But we're getting there. Give him a little eye scratch. Tell him like a boy is. You're okay. I know. If he's going to keep raising his head, I'm just going to keep brushing until he lowers his head. Most people would fight with him to get their head down, but I know he's head shy, so I'm not going to fight with him. I'm just going to let him figure out nothing bad is going to happen to you. I'm just trying to get these nasty things out of your hair. And I'll pull out the little ones that are by themselves. With my fingers, get him used to me kind of touching his hair and cleaning it by his eye. And I will clean out his ears real quick. Turn this to where you guys can actually see. Now normally when they have a lot of burrs, I'll take the brush and kind of brush out their ear. But we're not at that point yet with him. I'm just going to rub on him until he lowers his head. There. Take it away. Yeah. Rub on him again. Give him some scratches behind the ear. Yeah, he says that feels good. And then I'll just kind of grab a couple burrs out of his ears. Make it a good experience. You get scratches, and you get something pulled out of your ear. Get him used to me petting his ear. There, he stopped shaking his head, so I'll take my hand away. I try to keep my hand up as long as I can, but being short, not exactly easy. Give him some scratches. When he lowers. Oh, that feels good, he says. Lower your head. Peace. At peace. See, I don't want to lower my head. So, if he doesn't want to lower it, that's fine. whispers out. Keep messing with his ear until he lowers it. Lowers his head a little bit. I'm just going to hang on to it until he drops his head. Really good. Keep his head bent towards me a little bit. There. They'll make you think they can do it all day, but if you just hold out a few minutes, they'll really give in. Not all, but some. Next, I'll just kind of groom up his face. And then, since he's got a pink mouth and a pink nose, he gets sunscreen, so we'll do that. Ooh, I picked a day to film this. Okay, this is only the second time he's had sunscreen because we're still working with his face. But this is what I use. You can smell it before I put it on your face. This is why I don't like to edit my videos. You can see their personality come out. So, I put a little bit on my finger, rub it in. If I need more, I grab more. I like to grab under the chin and just rub. I know. Slowly loosen my hand down. If you can see, I'm pulling my hand down. And giving him the option to lower his head. There, he took it, so I'll release. When he starts pulling, I'll start pulling just a little bit. I just want it really rubbed in, so if he licks it, as soon as he stops pulling, I'll release. There. Now look to the bottom. I try to make sure it's rubbed in really good. I don't want him to digest it. As much as I can prevent it, I will. Okay, let me see your head. This gets them used to playing with their mouth. Again, I'll hold. When he lowers, it'll loosen. I know. Do the sides of your lips. Alright. Next, we're going to try and hoof pick. I know he should do well with his front, but I'm not sure about his back. I'll do it where you guys can kind of see the hoofs being picked up. And drop the rope for the front. Easy. You're alright. Easy. Easy. First time with this hoof pick out. Pretty good. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to pick out the back, but I do want to practice picking them up. There. So I'm not going to worry about picking out the back. I want to get them good at the front first. Easy, 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 Easy. Hey. There. Even though I may not be done picking it out, I'll still let it go when he stops jerking. There. Good boy. All right. Now everybody has their preference in saddle blankets. I have two that I like. One is a extremely thick pad I like for the younger horses because I'm a strong believer in wet saddle pads make good horses. And then for the younger horses that are just getting into work and aren't used to being worked a lot and they're getting worked a little longer each lesson, I like the Reinsman shoulder relief pad. I'm not sponsored. I really favorite this. As for my saddle, I ride English and Western for today's video. Me tacking up Western. And I have a little fanny pack down here that I attach to my saddle when I'm breaking in the younger horses, training in, whatever you want to call it. So that it flaps around when I go to put it on them. And it kind of gets them prepared for a actual saddlebag. So we're going to be putting that on. Loosen my rope a little bit. Drop the rope. Now, one thing that a lot of people are going to criticize is the saddle blanket move. I honestly don't care. I'm happy that it moved. Not every single throw is going to be perfect. And if you just practice it and make it perfect all the time, the one time you mess up, you're going to have a spooky jumpy horse because they're not used to messing up. And I'll show you what girth I use. I know a lot of people like these and a lot of people don't. This is the only one that I have that fits these younger horses. It is a size 24. I don't remember what the brand is, it's worn off. But this is what I use on the younger horses because it's the only one that I have that fits them. And it kind of holds up if they want a buck. It's not cheap. I do like the rope ones. I forgot the name of them. But I do like those. I've always grown up using those. Just when you have something that fits, you gotta use it. I always practice putting the cinches on and off. Maybe not every single time, but I do it quite a bit in case you ever have to change it out. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I'm at 8 Pine Horsemanship, and I posted a photo of a black horse. If you're curious to who she is, go check that out on Instagram. Now, another thing people do is they just reach under and that's how they get kicked. I rub and then I go under if they're not showing any signs of kicking. Sorry if you can't see with Boog's head in the way. Now obviously, an older horse, I'd have this done a lot sooner, but younger horses, I like to take my time. There's no rush. If I can have time with them, then I'm going to use that time. I'm not going to cinch him up completely just because he's going to be untacked right after this video. So, again, let him know I'm coming. Whoa. You can see he's doing really good with ground tying. The girls were super hard to teach, but I went about it a different way that I think I overcomplicated. With the girls, I stressed and stressed and stressed that they don't move because I thought that's the way that you do it. Kind of move the saddle. He gets worried, so I'm going to pick up the rope just in case he jumps. Good boy. Tighten it up a little bit. Anyways, with the girls, I kind of complicated it. So with him, I'm just kind of, while I do things like this, and he stands there, I leave him alone. And if he starts to move, well, then he just gets placed back. If he moves off more than maybe 2 or 3 times, I'll start to work him. I'll start to chase his butt, make him back up, make him side pass, make him do something that's going to make him sweat a bit. I'll take him up on the hill, make him do some workouts. People think, oh, that's punishment. In a way, it's punishment. But in a way, he's going to get worked out anyways, so not really. Bring his head this way so it's no surprise. Shake the saddle. Tap the bag. And I'll show you guys what he looks like. Alright. So, I don't know if you can really see that. Whoa. Oh, he moved. Perfect. Good boy. So, you can see this is not too loose, but not too tight. Same thing with this. I can get my hand through it. And we'll go grab his bit. And he's getting untacked after this. It is way too hot to work him right now. So, when we start him off, we normally start him off in a rubber D-ring or O-ring snaffle. But Rose decided that she liked the taste of the rubber and chewed it all completely off. So, thank you, Rose. My bit's all tangled. I have an old headstall from an old horse years and years and years ago. So it kind of gets tangled from time to time. Looks like I will have to take off the chin strap. The only thing I don't like about this bridle, it tangles up so freaking easily that I, pretty much every time I put the bit on him, which has been only 3 or 4 times, I have to take off the chin strap, put on the bit, and then put on the chin strap. So drop that right there. So I like a little brow band. I don't know if you guys can see that. I actually have this in a set. And I have the reins, but this is the bit. If you guys are against bits, sorry. I guess you could call me old-fashioned and stuck in the old ways. Come on. Alright, so I love these halters for this reason. And unsnap it. Here's the part that he needs work on. Yeah, you need work on it. He likes to raise his head whenever you touch his ear, so as you guys seen. So I'll just kind of throw the rope around his neck, push on his head just a little bit, and then I'll bring his head in. Now this part he's never had done before. I always use rope halters, but for some tack-ups, I'll just use a web halter. Oh, I feel another sticker. I'll get that out while I have it. I'm sorry. I'm not too keen on him really lowering his head just because I know how he is. So he's never had this part done where it's dropped down and then brought back up. So that's a little new for him, so I'm going to wiggle it, let him get used to it. Good boy. Now, he loves to toss his head up and throw his head up when I go to put the bit on. So I'm sure he'll move, so I'll re-angle you guys. Watch him go forward the one time I move it back. Please don't move. If you don't move, I'll give you a carrot. You want a carrot? Okay, so I kind of put it on like this. Hang on to my rope. Put it up against the lips. I only do the finger in on the one side. I've never been really good at getting it in on both sides. I'll put one ear in, and I'll go on the other side because he's not that good with his ears yet. And then I'll put this ear in. With a normal older broker horse, I would just do both sides from one side. But we are not there yet, and I'm not rushing it. For my chin strap, I do it about here, and I've got, I don't even know if you guys can see that. The sun is so bright. I have quite a bit of space. Even though it looks tight, there's a lot of space there. I'm surprised he didn't move. Good boy, you get a carrot. And then, since I'm not at the point where I'm riding him yet, I would be lunging him. So again, I take off this, if he stops shaking his head. One ear at a time. I know the flies are bothering you. And then I'll put the halter right back on. Again, not too worried about him lowering his head. Although I would love it if he did. Not going to stress about it. If I was going somewhere, or if he had knots in his mane and his tail, I would brush out his mane and his tail. But he doesn't, and we're not. So, this is Big Boy, all tacked up and ready to go. So, I think I will move you guys just a little bit. And I'll turn him around and walk him around, and you guys can see how he is. And go check out Blue Rock Horsemanship. Yeah, do you say go back? Can you say go check out Blue Rock Horsemanship? Woo. Hey! This is why I don't edit my videos. I'm not sure what that was. I'm going to ask him to back up because he's so worried. Back. I think it might have been a horsefly or a bee. There's nothing over there. I don't know if he breathed and the cinch tightened. Back. 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 Let him breathe for a minute. So I think it was a bug. Alright, there will be a link in the description. I'm going to walk him around so you guys can see how he's tacked up. And then that'll be the end of the video. I'm going to walk a little bit of a distance because he did buck. It's really strange that he bucked because I've been working him in the saddle the last week. Really, really strange that he just bucked like that, but that is why you have to pay attention. Alright, I will put this on after. Thank you guys so much for watching, and go check out Blue Rock.